Welcome back to TV 47 Weekend. We're here for the segment titled Weekend with Muthoni, and with me here tonight I've got East meets West. I hope I got it right, guys.
Yeah, we
try.
We tried so much.
Karibuni sana. Karibuni sana. So briefly, do introduce yourself to all viewers back at home.
No,
where do we start?
End of
okay, sawa.
My name is Bobby Junior War. I am a filmmaker and a content creator at East Meets West.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Dominique. I am a YouTuber, but I do voicing as well. I do voicing on the side, and I work. Yeah.
Great.
Entrepreneur hapo.
You tatuambia, by the way.
Okay.
So, who is East Meets West?
East Meets West is basically a group of individuals who met in campus, and it was individuals with different backgrounds, different ideologies. So we came together and formed East Meets West. So in the beginning, the whole idea was East kumanisha Eastlands, na West kwa mababi. So since mimi nimetoka East, so now East ina meet West. Yeah, so that's how we looked at it from an aspect of msewa East. The name itself kind of means elevating, because unatoka East penye wase usema kuna insufficiency, unakuja kwa West place watu wanasema kuna ni mababi, kuna sufficiency. So the East inakam commit to the West. Yeah.
So when do umetoka from the West?
In the West. I'm gonna represent West.
The West.
Yeah. So I represent West.
Yeah.
And then Bobby represents East. But the group is very diverse.
Okay.
So the guys who represent West and East all together. Yeah.
So mko wangapi kwa group?
7.
7.
Yeah, we're 7.
And with all of that happening, you guys just met, or were you like a clique of friends in campus and you were like, let's do this thing?
That's not what happened. Actually, when I first joined, they joined Bobby and Sasha. So in the group we have Bobby, Sasha, Cecil, Samir, Ray, and Laura. So some of us joined before others in university. So I joined after. So I found Bobby and Sasha there. So initially we were never friends, by the way. We actually didn't. Yeah. In come to natural. We didn't. I never even knew Bobby or Sasha. Then Bobby came and approached me with the idea and told me he has this whole thing. He approached each one of us individually and told us he has this really cool concept called East Meets West, and this is what he wants it to be. And asked us if we were drawn to it, and we joined, and that's what that's how we are today.
Great. So with the whole concept, did you guys like have to sit down and you're like, you said he initiated everything?
Yeah, Bobby is the founder.
So you guys just agreed with that, or did you guys have a little bit of tiffs here and there, like, no, let's do this? No, because I do realize that your content is not staged on one thing. It's a bit diverse.
Not necessarily, because then it was more of when we came together, everyone's ideas are incorporated in it, but there was no riffs, because there was no riffs. It's more of, and that's why we don't even script our content, so that everyone can have a freedom to say what they feel and express themselves the way they want to. And that makes your content more authentic, rather than me kukuja kuambia mtu, this is what you're supposed to say, this is what you're supposed to say, or give people scripts to read, then it loses authenticity. So not really. Yeah.
So when it comes to content creation, what is it that people out there really do not know or haven't grasped yet as a content creator? Because there's so many people emerging each and every day and they're like, I'm a content creator, but at times along the line they don't get to last for way too long, and it just goes down. So what's missing in all that?
I feel like you have to definitely understand, you have to have you have to have goals as much as being patient. For some of us it can be a marathon. For others it is a short sprint. So it depends on how you see it. At times the quicker the success comes as well, the quicker it leaves, because you're gonna the numbers at times is an adrenaline. because the more you get numbers, even you as a content creator, you're getting excited,
Yeah.
and you want every episode to be as better than the previous one. And once you start noticing the numbers are not the way they are, you start getting discouraged or feeling like, why am I doing this anymore? Because people don't like me anymore, just because you feel like the numbers have gone down. So you definitely have to understand, are you playing for the long term, or are you playing for how you're doing it? Then you also have to know, what is the goal? Are you gonna look presentable to brands, or do you just want to earn an income from YouTube itself? That's how people just come, not realizing the content you put out is being watched by big brands. You know, we've had the pleasure to work with Coca-Cola, Samsung.
Great.
And it's because once they see your brand and they see your audience, then they realize if they want to work with you. So you also have to understand, what direction do you want to go with your content? Do you want to be free, to have the freedom of being vulgar on set, which then brands are not necessarily going to gravitate towards you? So you have to define what exactly you want to, and what direction you want to go with your content.
So Dominic, over the years, how has this whole opportunity been for you? Has it been life-changing? What did you have to change along the way? Did you have to drop a couple of friends along the way?
I wouldn't say I've dropped, I'd say I've gained.
You've gained.
Yeah, it's been a journey. When I joined, so when we started when East Meets West thing, we were mainly students, So we were in Riara. So I never thought I'd ever be exposed to the world the way to the world the way that it did. Being able to meet people from all walks of life, like literally from every part, and guys coming and showing you love for what you do, it's amazing. You get to see it's more than just YouTube. I think for East Meets West, for us, it's been more than just YouTube. It's been a journey, because we literally see the guys who subscribe to the channel as our own people. So we try to engage with them, try to impact them as much, and also try to leave a mark on what we do on the YouTube scene. So for example, apart from the YouTube stuff that we've been doing, Bobby he came up with the idea of spearheading to build schools. And we've done it, and I think it's almost done, or it's in the process of completion. And you see, that's something that will be there even years to come. Years to come, it'll be something that East Meets West that contributed even further.
Great. So Bobby, you've talked about agencies reaching out to you guys. So how was that feeling? And also in regards to that, maybe it's a solo thing that you get to do. And what are some of the awards that you've got in this whole time journey?
So the first question about brands, it always feels nice, because then having a brand that believes in you, for instance, the last brand we've worked with this year was Coca-Cola, which was a really big opportunity, even internationally. And the good things about brand is, once one brand sees you've worked with a big brand, they also will come on board. So it keeps on growing and growing. So the feeling is always nice, because then it challenges you as a content creator to see how are you going to create content to fit that brand. So you see, luckily, most of us did multimedia journalism in school. So there was courses where we learned about advertising and stuff. So those courses now came to play when we're working with brands, because now we know how to move around and how to incorporate the brand in our production. For the awards, as East Meets West, I'm wondering why we've not won an award yet, because I'm wondering why. But as an individual, I think right now, more than 10 awards.
More than 10.
In film. So that involves, in 2017, winning 8 awards in the East African Student Film Festival. 2018, coming in 4th in Africa at the Natalie Lorenzo Award, which is a global award. And then also winning a Kalasha in 2018 as well. 2019, I went ahead to 2019, I won, it was called Fools Festival. that was Canon, sponsored by Canon. So I won that as well. And then 2022 recently, I won an award that was Smash Film Festival by Israel Embassy and Safaricom.
Amazing. So let's talk about the current project that you guys have. How did it all start, and did you expect all that support from Kenyans?
For the school,
Yeah,
and the
for
classrooms.
The school. Yeah.
Personally, yes. I can say we didn't 50-50.
50-50.
But because again, it goes a lot to the fact that East Trust funds are very low. Over the years, we've had really big support from the classrooms to anything we've done. They have really showed out and they've shouted out that we're here to support East Trust. So it was amazing to see them coming and even contributing and engaging with us on that platform. It was really good, and the contributions have done outstanding.
Yeah.
When it started, the project was just to build a fence. So initially, the people running the school, it's a couple that's our age. It's a millennial couple as well. So when they reached out, and just to find out that young people have chosen to just be selfless and come up and run a school. Yeah. It was amazing just to see young people do that. So again, I feel like once when they reached out and I saw it was young people my age, we were fully in. So the idea was to build a fence. It was just to build a fence for the school.
Yeah.
Then later on, money started coming in, and she was like, yo, we're going to build classrooms.
Yeah.
I was like,
great.
That's really nice. So before we know it, the Mchanga account, and the issue was, she felt like when she was telling me, she was like, Kenyans don't like they get their funding from abroad. So she was like, Kenyans are not givers. Like we don't give to our own people. And I feel like that is something I really wanted East Meets West to show, that we can come together as a community and as a group and help out. So the project is literally almost done. Just windows and desks. Yeah. But then people are still giving out money and also jumping on the project.
So through which paybill number do people, maybe you should share it?
So you can just check on Instagram. You can follow Grace Educational Community Center. They have the link to the paybill and everything, any information you want to do. If you want to do PayPal, if you're not in Kenya, if you want to do M-Pesa as well, everything is on that information.
Great. So Dominique, which is your favorite vlog that you guys have done and you're like, now this has to be it for me?
We have had, I would say, honestly, and this is a sincere answer, every day we go to shoot, it's different. You really never know how a video goes for us, because like Bobby said, we don't script. So be it a vlog, be it a feature on someone's channel. The other day I went and did a podcast feature for someone else. It was a fan of East Meets West, and it was so much fun. So, but to answer your question, vlog, I'd say there's one we did in Gong Hills. Yeah. That was the first one we did, and it was fun because it was our first attempt at vlogging. Yeah. And we had never really thought, we didn't even know how to do it. At least we never really done it before. And seeing guys show up, because we had people who were not even East Meets West really come, and we met up at Crossroads in Karen, and we linked up and we went and we shot and we had fun. So that would be my best vlog.
So kwa group, kuna wale ambao maybe you're dating someone in the same group. You guys can just say it. We want to know. Why is he laughing like that?
No, sincerely. No, sincerely.
Is it Laura or Sasha? Really?
We're like family, So like we see each other as brothers and sisters. So
imagine everybody thinks that we have interdated and we haven't. Maybe I think also because of Bobby and Sasha. Guys see how tight Bobby and Sasha are, for example. But what guys don't know is that Bobby and Sasha go way back. even before the YouTube
Tutawapata
channel.
tu mnajua hivyo.
Pale in fashion.
Hiyo ni ndoto.
No, there you won't get anything.
Aki umeikataa.
Hiyo ni ndoto because people assume that
Assume,
but
yeah,
it's
no.
fun, you know, utaki hizo mashida watu kukasirikiana tu wamekuja shoot
Yeah.
juu wame break up. Itakuwa tu drama mob kwa set. So yeah, just for everyone. And it's not that there's a rule at not to do that, but it just ni ile unspoken rules that kila mtu tu anajua this is a space, and I feel like si wote tunajua tabia ya kila mtu mwingine.
Basi hiyo ndo mzuri when it comes, you know, to relationships, marriage.
Watu wanajua tabia, watu wanajua kila mtu anajua tabia ya kila mtu.
Marriage.
On that breath, would any of you guys marry a lady who's, you know, been born and raised and lives in Nairobi?
Like born
and raised, so like
Yani ni Wakanairo.
Wakanairo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's
character development tumekula wengi. Hizi si vitu zinatustua. Tunapigwa character development tunaoga. Sisi wa soko, sisi wa mall. Tunarudi kwa mall.
But honestly, but I'd say that, you know, there are ladies in the 254 who are decent. And I think every lady is decent. I think it's just finding the one that's for you.
Oh. Hey, kwani umeumizwa sana? You're going to give ladies out here a lecture, man.
There's someone for everybody.
Hey.
You see, it's just what you just have to find the shoe that fits for you.
Ni relationship tu niko ni na Mungu. Na hiyo initosha.
Nani wewe nani alikuvuja manzi? Sorry.
Episode fulani ndio ukiwatch utajua.
And alisema he was not of marriage.
Ni sufficient. Mapenzi ya Mungu ni enough na sufficient in my life.
Kabisa. So between you guys, who's the hopeless romantic?
Bobby.
Dominique.
Okay,
I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I am.
Utakujiwa. Umejisema.
But who's more of it? Dom. Atakataa, but he's more of the, unajua mimi niko na ile gangster points stashukisha sana. As much as mimi hopeless romantic, gangster points haziwezi enda chini, una get. Lakini yeye atashukisha gangster points. So unaona hiyo ndo difference. Sasa mimi stashukisha, mimi hopeless romantic ile tukiwa nje na kunja uso, lakini tukiwa mimi na wewe hakuna mtakatifu. Hapo ndo romantic. Lakini yeye sasa ni 20, yeye ni all round. Mkiwa nje, mkiwa wapi, kila mahali.
Haya, sasa we're still in relationships. Before you guys get to, you know, that elevated level you want to get, you know,
what is this?
In between the shits. Do you guys propose for HIV testing for you to know your partner's status? Ni kwa mapenzi ya Mungu naamini tu mambo yako sawa?
Mimi naweza sema kwanza na practice celibacy. Hiyo ndo mambo yangu. Mom, if you're watching this, kijana wako mimi Mungu tu. Mimi tu ni Mungu tu napenda. Mambo ya wasichana nimeacha. But yeah, it's good to get tested and it's good to know. It's most definitely that's a first thing. Hiyo ni lazima.
Watu who are from the West hawaongei. But anyways, kidogo tunamalizia show. Haraka. What's the capital city of Abu Dhabi?
Abu Dhabi?
Abu Dhabi no capital city
of Abu Dhabi. Sawa, mmepata, mko sawa.
Tumesoma Atlas.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. I do appreciate. We've had an amazing time.
Yes.
And I do hope and wish for the very best of everything in regards to your projects. And I hope that there is more that is yet to come.
Yes.
Yeah, so guys, that's all that we had for you here on Weekend with Muthoni, right here on TV47 Weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ano Irimo has been